like to give folks a few minutes to jump in the room. I don't think we're gonna have that many people on this evening, but which is gonna make it an extra special webinar. One thing about my webinars, y'all, is I always ask for folks to come on camera, just so that we can be very present. We can be here. You know, you took the time to be here. I took the time to be here, and so I ask for folks to come on camera. And if you're unable to, that's not a problem. I re-invite you to come when you are ready to. Okay, but so it's 7:32 right now, and I'm gonna give you guys about 7:40. Okay.
Marie Nugent says she's driving. She can't get on camera.
Okay. Yep, so yeah, if you are driving, obviously you're not able to come on camera. And so I invite you to come back next time. Or pull over. Or pull over. Certain conversations are worth pulling over. You know what I mean? Yeah. Tabitha, thank you for coming on. Emmanuel, thank you for coming on. It just makes it a lot easier. It makes it a lot easier when y'all on camera, so that way I'm not talking to like a bunch of just names that I don't know. I don't know how we met. I don't know how y'all found me. I don't know if you a spy. I don't know who you are. Yeah, B, it's when I do my webinars, B, I'm very like, you know, I'm very intentional. So I ask folks to be intentional. And y'all, I'm a little under the weather, so I'm not gonna do a whole bunch of talking. I'm gonna let you guys ask questions and I can respond. I think I'm gonna go on a sabbatical after this webinar, so if you guys have been on here, you know, I'm gonna go on a little sabbatical after this because there is a lot going on. For those of you who are here, please go ahead and let me know where y'all are from. Let me know where y'all are from. Put it in the chat. I want to know where you're from and what do you do? Are you an LMT? Are you a personal trainer? Are you a bus driver? Do you, I don't know, are you unemployed? Who are you? Y'all are on here because most likely there's something that I have that y'all are looking for, and there's a possibility that we're probably going to work together. So who are you? Because I don't like to do business with strangers. That's why I asked y'all to come on camera. We have 5 more minutes before we start to put folks off the camera. Yeah, so where y'all from? Let's see. Hello from Arizona, Mary Nugent. Government employee, Maryland, Tabitha Eden. Okay. I like to know the city you're from. I like to know the city you're from, not just the state. I'm an LMT. I work with a chiropractor in a spa. Okay. Houston, Texas. Largo, Maryland. Okay. All right. Jacksonville, Florida. And what do you do? What do you do? What do you do? Daniel Walton, I work at the Stretch Zone, personal trainer, wellness coach. Okay, all right. Okay. Now, why are you here? Like specifically. And if you just here because you got extra time, you're shooting the shit, yeah, say that. But why are you here? I mean, I appreciate y'all being here. You know, I hold a webinar on Wednesdays, and so I put out information and advertisements, and so, but I want to know why you're here. Like, this time is for y'all. I don't get a chance to respond to all the messages and emails and text messages, and I don't get a chance to talk to people. But on Wednesdays, I dedicate time to do this. And so to make it worth your while, I like to know why you're here, because that's how I structure my conversations. So Michelle says, she wants to level up and learn what I don't know. And you're a program manager. Okay, so you're not in wellness. You want to level up and learn. And what does that actually mean? I want to add stretching as a service to my platform. And what is your platform? I love to finish my massage with stretching, and I want to learn more. Okay. I'm curious of how to learn new techniques and learn to start my own movement. What does that mean? Herbalist and entrepreneur, Suitland, Maryland. Okay. I'm a fitness program manager, GM. Okay. I'm from Petersburg, Virginia. Currently working as a personal care aide, upcoming massage therapist. Looking for the December class. I want to incorporate stretching into my sessions. Okay. All right. So I'm gonna start picking on y'all. And asking y'all questions. One thing that I'm a big person about is on clarity, right? And you gotta have clarity in what you're looking for. You gotta have clarity in what you want, right? Without clarity, you're just kind of guessing. And so one of the things that I'm gonna stand for is for body workers being handling themselves professionally, running a professional business, having balance in their life, making money, and actually creating something that lasts beyond them. And to do all that, you gotta have clarity. So, who would like to go first? Who would like to get cleared? Who would like to get cleared by the Baptist? Don't be afraid. Raise your hand, speak up and talk.
Hit me, I'm ready.
Are you ready, Michelle Proctor?
I'm ready.
Okay, Michelle, you ready?
I'm ready.
All right, so tell me about yourself. Where are you at? Where are you from? You say you're a program manager, fitness manager. What's up with you?
So I live in New York City currently. I manage the MetLife Fitness Center at the corporate headquarters in Midtown Manhattan. I also run my own online personal business, which has been up and running for over 4 years, technically, but 8 years altogether. I have certification in PT, yoga, Pilates, pole dancing instruction, and also flexibility.
Should be PT physical therapy or PT personal training?
PT personal training. Thank you for that.
Mm-hmm.
And I was a I was a professional dancer before I kind of morphed into my last career right now, which is fitness.
You say you were a professional dancer? Yes?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. So from dancing, I went into tech. From tech, I went into fitness. My degree is in dance and kinesiology. So I do have a strong background in the physical anatomy, and I have been doing assisted stretching for the last 2 years. So when I put in there what I don't know, because I feel like every time I go to a stretching coaching class, webinar, there's always something new that's coming out that I haven't heard before. So that's what I mean in terms of leveling up. Something either I haven't done, tried, or seen.
Why?
To keep my skills up to par. Because there's always people coming in with something that's technically not heard of before, or something that they've created, some name.
For what?
For their injury, their trauma.
No, for what? To your, like you said, there's always someone coming in with something, like why? Like why do you want to level up? Like, why does it matter? Like, why don't you just keep doing what you're doing?
So I am going to continue doing what I'm doing. And I'm saying that to keep my skills sharp, because sometimes you fall into a rhythm where you have the same consistent people, so you're doing the same type of movement on those individuals. And then when someone new comes in, I literally have to go dig in my research library to pull out what I haven't done, what I haven't tried.
Sounds like you need a system.
I think I have a system. Does it need an overhaul? Yeah, for sure.
What is your system?
So I use Everfit online for PT programming, and then I started putting in stretching into that, so that when I'm done with a client, I can actually give them stretching techniques that they can do for themselves.
So what's your business about?
My online business is about health and wellness, and basically managing mobility from all aspects. So I have 4 pillars. One is managing fitness and nutrition, managing menopause with fitness and nutrition, managing andropause with fitness and nutrition, ways to reduce and or remove your dependency on medication with fitness and nutrition, and then the last one being nutrition based. So I am nutritionally certified as well.
Gotcha. And so where does stretching fit in?
Stretching fit in basically right now at MetLife, because it's an on-site club, and so that's where I have a lot of my clients coming in. So yeah.
Okay. And so you stretch people at MetLife?
I do.
And how did you learn how to stretch?
So I learned when I used to dance with Alvin Ailey. And so we used to go through a practice before dancing on stage, and then coming off stage, we would have someone doing that to us. And once I morphed into teaching, they kind of held a class. It wasn't called a coaching class back then, to actually learn how to do assisted stretching. And then once everything started coming into play, such as NASM, ACE, AFA, all those things, I just started to grasp onto those. And then if, like say for instance, if you came into town in New York City, I would sign up for like those type of things and attend again, just to keep my skills sharp and to see what's happening on the scene. And yeah.
Gotcha. So what would leveling up look like?
Staying present with any nuances and things like that.
Like specifically, what nuance or what, like where would you want to go?
I want to say, so the biggest thing that we have going on orthopedically at our location is a lot of people are having problems with lower back tension, right? And not being able to relieve it. And then it kind of radiates up to the upper part of the back, right between the shoulder blades. But then there are some people that are having really strong abdominal cramps, like consistently, and it's not like one person. And so we did an actual kind of sculptory inventory, going into the departments just to see how people were sitting, and they weren't sitting ergonomically correct. So that kind of led to us coming up with this program, like how people can maintain their spine in such a way that they don't continue to get these stomach cramps all the time. So then we built a flexibility class around that, and around that I started to get more clients for my stretching program.
How do you think I can help you?
I don't know. That's why I'm coming on here to see.
Okay. Yeah, I think you need a system.
Okay.
Yeah. And when I talk about system, like there's different ways that stretching is expressed. There's like a clinical setting, right? There's like a spa-like setting. There's like a more holistic-like setting. It sounds like you're kind of coming from a clinical perspective. And even with that, the systems you want to put in place are like assessment to stretch, right? So that when you assess what's going on with the person, you're able to actually identify exactly where they have tightness, they have restriction, and they have weakness. And then you can create programming based off of that, right? And so that's what the system would look like, right?
Yeah, so we do have that, and it's a 3-parter. So when a new client signs up at our location and headquarters, they actually go through a physical assessment, which is a 1-hour assessment. Do an intake form, we have a conversation with them, and then we take them through various tests for range of motion, strength, and things like that. And so all the things that you mentioned. And then we go down the checklist of like, same thing you said to me, like, how can we help you here? What is it that you're seeking?
Okay. All right. Well, I invite you to stay and listen to the conversation. You know, you sound like you're in a pretty good situation, but you know, I would also identify what exactly you're looking for. You know what I mean?
Sharpening tools. I just want to stay current, stay present, stay on top of things that are changing. And if nothing's changing, I mean, I can always get stronger.
Well, something's always changing, but you got to come to the marketplace with a need. And it's got to be a very.
There with the need.
I'm not really getting that.
Really?
Yeah, I'm kind of getting you got it all figured out.
I don't think I have it all figured out.
You don't think so?
Because I'm so as you see back here, I have my online business. I don't have that all figured out. The in-person.
So then, what exactly do you need? What do you need my help with? Like, you can't come like, hey, I just need more tools, more. Like, what exactly do you need? So usually it sounds like I need to make more money. I need to get more clients. I need to, but that's where I help people, right? And
I
so
definitely could use more clients, but with assisted stretching, there's no way to do that in an online setting. That, for me, I feel like that has to be in person, unless you're going to tell me differently.
It all depends on what you're looking for.
Can you do assisted stretching online?
I have.
How is that possible?
I've taught people how to do it to each other online.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, and I think that's where like that's kind of what I'm looking for. Like, okay, like what is it? Do you need more clients? You got to have a need. You got to be honest about it. It's usually more clients, more money, more value, right? That's that's where we got to start, right? And yes, let's keep on seeking knowledge. Let's keep on going out. Let's keep on doing all that. But you have to identify exactly what it is, right? So if you have an online business and you want to focus on assisted stretching in your online business and grow it, then that's what you come to the marketplace with. Does that make sense? For now,
I want to focus on, like I said, keeping my skills sharpened because I am the general manager of the location. And then we have 9 other locations, and I actually teach at those locations the other coaches on how to be. So I feel like I need to stay on top of my game in order to educate others.
Gotcha. And I would figure out exactly what that looks like.
Understood.
Yeah. Cool. Let's hear from someone else. Thank you, Michelle.
Thank you.
Chanel Spears. Yeah, guys, if y'all don't speak up, I'm just gonna start calling y'all name, bro.
You're okay with me talking and driving? I can definitely talk.
Just as long as you can hear you clearly.
Can you hear me clearly?
Yeah.
Okay. Hi. So the reason why I came on is because I started my fitness business 5 years ago in New Orleans, Louisiana, and I just recently moved to Houston back in June. So I am rebuilding and rebranding my business now in Houston, Texas. And so as I was visiting different wellness studios and different gyms, and me going to different classes, I realized how much me personally I needed to become more flexible and be more intentional with stretching, and I also was realizing that that's not something that people, they don't make it a priority. So when I went into certain Pilates classes, a lot of the women weren't able to do certain things because they maybe wasn't as flexible or didn't have a wide range of motion, and a lot of it was due to, not taking stretching seriously.
So hold on, Chanel. Just so we can get straight to the point. So you started your business 5 years ago. You're now in Houston. So what's up? What are we doing?
So what I'm doing now in Houston is just going to different networking events and meeting people to kind of see where my place is going to be at in Houston. So I am a certified personal trainer, but I've also grown into the holistic wellness space where I host wellness workshops, I do fitness classes, boot camps, different things like that. But what I text is that I wanted to add stretching as a service, because I only did, like strength training, boot camp, but I never added like assisted stretching to the mix.
I got you. And so what do you want to be your specialty?
So, and you could correct me if I'm wrong, but what I had in mind is that I can offer a program or offer a service where a woman can come to me as like a beginner or someone who wants to, increase their range of motion, or if they have back pain or, different type of things going on with their body, that they can use stretching, something that they can do in the comfort of their home and not necessarily, need to go to a gym to make that happen. So as they come to my classes or come to my workshops, that's something that I can implement in the services that I already have.
And is this what you want to do full-time, or is this what you do full-time?
When I have my business now, yes, it's full-time.
So one of the things that I'm going to say is that, like, you want to be focused. Like, I know a lot of times we want to provide a multitude of services, and it makes sense. We might have a multitude of gifts and abilities, but when it comes to a business, you want to focus, okay? Like, you want to help a specific person who has a specific problem to which you have a specific solution to. If you help everybody, you help nobody, right? Like, like if that woman that you're talking about is walking past your studio needs to speak directly to her. And if you got 10 other things in there going on, that's going to be confusing. Right? Like, I'm a little confused inside of this conversation. Like, what do we do? We're a personal trainer. We do classes. We want to do stretching.
Okay.
So
when I started my business.
So hold on. So what do you want to specialize in? Tell me one thing you want to specialize in.
Right now, I specialize in wellness, safe spaces in wellness. That's bringing women together, bringing them together for community. But that community could be different. But that's the goal.
So, guys, I don't know if y'all hear it, but there's a lack of clarity. And we got to be very clear on who we serve and how we serve them. Like, and it can't flip-flop, right? Like, I know you said that you have your business. Like, one of the things that leads to business success is consistency. Consistent messaging, right? Consistent results, consistent offers. Like it's not smart to try to serve a rack of people. And I do hear, there's a bunch of people that, want to serve that community of women and, bring them to safe spaces. But we have to identify, what does that mean? That means so much. What does that mean? And how do we do that? So the best place that I would start is I'd figure out, how old is this woman? What has she been through? Is she 25, she 35, she 55, she's 65, right? And what has she been through that has her looking for community or has her looking for this safe space? Right? And like, what does that actually mean? Because like, okay, now you have these women, they come into this space, but now you want to offer body work. And I want y'all to understand that like stretching is more than just putting hands on people, y'all. This is energy work. This is energy work. You got to be careful about who you're putting hands on and why you're putting hands on them, or you're going to get lost in this work. I spent years trying to figure out, how do I message this thing? How do I talk about it? How do I put it out there? You have to speak to a specific person with a specific problem to which you have a specific solution to. You can't be all over the place. A specific person, specific problem, specific solution to. How old are they? What demographic are they in? Where are they at? What do they like to do? And y'all, I'm talking to everybody. All of y'all that are on here, I'm sure you guys are some sort of body worker already, or you're an aspiring body worker. You're trying to figure it out. You're trying to go to the next step. You're trying to level up. I'm talking to all of y'all. We have to be clear. We have to be clear.
Would you also agree that not everybody is your client?
Yes.
Okay.
And when in your messaging, you should be pushing those people away.
Right. Okay. Just wanted to make sure. Thank you.
Yeah. That's why I come on here sometimes. I'm like, hey, listen, if you came on here because you're trying to learn how to stretch, log off. If you're not ready to invest in yourself, log off. If you're not ready to be on camera, log off. So on my board up here, I have the top 5 reasons why most body workers or stretch therapists fail. And the very first thing is, what it says? It says lack of knowledge and lack of value. Number 2, no systems or structure. Number 3, no value built. Number 4, no mentor. Number 5, no community. But I should really put number 1, lack of clarity, y'all. Yeah. You see, when you're not clear, you don't know where you're going. You can't even set goals. And no one really ever taught us how to be clear. How to be clear. Like, people taught us, like, you know, imagine, manifest. But what about clarity? Like, do we all agree that with some clarity, like, that gives us more confidence, and with more confidence we can move? That's why I'm asking y'all, like, what are you doing on here? And y'all gotta be honest. I need more clients, I need more money, I need more sauce, I need more value. Don't be cute with it. I don't want your story, like, I need it straight up. I need, in your first 10 seconds, what do you want? What's the problem? What are you looking for? Then we can get busy.
Hi, Ben.
Hey, Marie, what's going on?
I'm going to tell you why I'm on here. I've come to several.
Please keep it very straight.
Yeah. I'm a body worker. I'm a lot of things, personal trainer. I've done all the things like you. I'm 62 years old. I've been in practice for a long time with a wellness center, and I'm on here because I'm doing my best to narrow down what I'm doing, to slow down, not to do so much. And I really love your business model of what you've been doing. I've been following you for a long time, and so I'm here. I'm just intrigued, and I want to learn more about what you do. Because I want in 2026 to set up more of what you do, to set up my own stretch place, where people can come, and it doesn't, because I see it working here in Arizona, that's where I'm from. I see it working here. A lot of my massage clients tell me, oh yeah, and I go to get stretching. I'm like, oh. And they're usually the newbies, because those who come to see me regularly already get stretched all the time.
So what you want, Marie?
I'm here to learn more from you. That's why I'm here. I'm listening to you, watching you, and learning more.
You gotta feed me coins so that I can feed your information. So what do you but you gotta give me something. I like to solve. I'm a vessel.
Okay.
I'm a vessel. I'm put on here I'm an expander, right? I can take what you got and I can expand it. I could take what you got, I could 10x it. I could take what you got, flip it, remix it. You know what I mean? But for us to do that, we have to be clear. So what I heard is that I'm 52. I've been in this work for a long time. Stretching looks cool. I'm trying to narrow down. Narrow down means I'm trying to do less and make more. I'm trying to set up what you got going on.
That's true. I'm not 52 though. I'm 62.
Oh, you 62? Oh, okay,
Yeah,
okay.
I'm 62. And I'm a massage therapist. I'm a massage champion. I'm doing the massage championship, and I love this work.
So what do you want the next why do you want this what's the drive what's going to be possible with this?
Because I've been doing sports massage and stretching for 20 years, and now I see it as something that is a moneymaker in the stretching industry. And I want in. I want to get in so that it makes it easier for me to do what I do and make money doing it.
And when you say you want in, what does that look like? All right, Marie.
Yeah.
Let's not look at what we can have. Let's dream of what's possible.
Okay.
Because I want in is just would you just gonna swap massage for this and then okay cool, you wanna make a couple extra dollars and then what?
No, I definitely don't want to swap massage for this, because I feel like I already do this along with massage.
Mm-hmm.
I do what you do. Mm-hmm. I do the energy work, I do the stretching work.
So it sounds like you went there already.
Yeah, but what I don't do is do it and make the money the way you do. So I need to learn more of your strategy, more of your, I need to get into your head and find out more. I mean, it's one thing to get on here and talk and to see, what others are doing. It's another thing to talk to someone who's mastered it, who's doing something to make it work, and now you're talking to this massive amounts of people saying, okay, I can help you do it too. And I think that's wonderful. But I think that it's also good to honor those who have been doing it and honor the massage therapists who already know who've been stretching for a long time and doing the energy work.
You want me to tell you how I do it?
Yeah.
I got my videographer right here, so he's on it.
Good. That's what it's about.
Number one, I declare that I don't know what I'm doing. Number two, I find somebody who knows what they're doing. Number three, I pay that person. And number four, I watch everything they do. And number five, I replicate it.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So you replicated the stretching from somebody?
Not necessarily. The stretching is something that I was doing, but I was doing it and, I was good at it. You know what I mean? Like you, I was, good at it and had clients and all that. But, even after 40 hours a week of doing it, I was beat. I was tired. I didn't have enough time with my daughter. I couldn't even spend the money. And so I was like, hold on, I need to do something. Jacqueline, are you yawning on my webinar? Oh my goodness.
That was a long call.
So I needed, I started looking around. I started hopping on calls like this. And I started listening and started leaning in on different conversations. And I took offers and I made decisions and I spent money and, I leaned in. And they taught me how to move. They taught me what to do. I only make the money I make today, honestly, because someone told me to double my prices. And then later on told me to triple my prices. You know what I mean? Someone told me it was possible to make my yearly income in a month. And no one had ever talked to me like that before. You see, and that's why I said, do you want to just kind of make a few changes, or do you want to let's start dreaming? You know what I mean? I have a stretch business that does over $100,000 a month. 5 years ago, I was charging $50 for a 30-minute stretch. And so, that's why I'm on here with y'all. Hey, where's the clarity? Why are we on here? What are we about to do? You know what I mean? It's more than just, hey, I just want to learn. No, what are you trying to do? You trying to change your life? You trying to be tired? You trying to guys, for me, it was retiring my mom. I'm from West Africa. My mom dropped me off here at 6 years old and left back. And the day she left 6 months later, I remember at the airport, she looked at me and said, hey, those are your new parents. Don't worry about me and dad back home. I come from a polygamous family. My mom was my dad's second wife. My dad died of Alzheimer's. He didn't even know who I was. And so for me, my mom is here today. She's 70, she turned 71 on Sunday. And she came back to America 17 years later, and she learned English, got a driver's license, she works overnight, she takes care of my grandmother during the day. And she came back in my life at 23 and started to be there and started to parent and started to be mom. And so, as someone who made a sacrifice, she sent her last kid to America, the goal I wrote up was that I want to retire my mother. That's what makes my life worth it. And I get to do that this Sunday.
I'm glad I asked you a question and got you to say a lot more. Thank you.
Not because I learned how to stretch. No, because I made decisions. I created something bigger than myself. So that's why I'm y'all, we come on this calls and what are we looking for? What do we want? And what do you want? What are you willing to do? The last 5 years has been a lot of sacrifice. I've spent over $200,000 in the last 5 years in just development, just trying to learn. And I didn't always get that money back. But I got something. I learned how to do this, how to hold these webinars. I learned how to talk on webinars like this. I learned how to have people in a room. I learned how to put together weekend certifications. I learned how to develop digital products. I wake up and I got money in the account and I don't have to touch a body. And I don't know if y'all believe me, but I'm just saying it's possible in this field. And if somebody told me, some white dude that I used to listen to called Jim Rohn told me it's possible. Napoleon Kaufman told me it's it Napoleon Kaufman? Napoleon Hill said it's possible. That's what they said. Mm-hmm. Iyanla said it's possible. Les Brown said it's possible. So what are we looking for?
$1,500 for one session, 1 hour session, or a package?
A session.
Okay, I'm listening.
I know what I offer.
Okay.
I know what I offer.
And where do you start your price points at now?
What am I at? $550 for 90, $450 for an hour.
Okay.
It takes a specific audience to get $1,500
Yeah.
for your session. It's not just to everybody.
It does, I know. Yeah.
So what that looks like for me, right? What that looks like for me, and the reason why I'm doing it is because, I actually don't have the time to take people anymore, right? Like I have a wait list of people that are like trying to get on the schedule. I don't have the time to take people anymore. And when you get to that level, you increase the price, okay? And I'm only looking to work with certain clientele, specific clientele, right? And when you put the price point there and you figure out you're a specific person with a specific problem to which you have a specific solution, you can charge whatever you want.
Right.
So even if I get 3 people that pay me, that's $4,500, great. That's the 3 people that I serviced. And what I'll do is I'll just find out what their problem is. You see, not everybody got back pain and you know, the head hurt, whatever. Some people are seriously fucked up.
Right.
Yeah. Some people are seriously messed up. And they need that high level. And the thing is, the more people pay, the more they pay attention. It allows me to take care of them. I told you this yesterday. I only want to work with exclusive clientele. Only. Because if I got to clear up my schedule, if I got to clear up my parenting schedule, I got to clear up my significant other schedule, I got to clear up my being a son and all that, and my kids, oh yeah. Why is it that a surgeon can get paid thousands to do a fucking surgery, but I can't? Yeah, so it may look like it's a very specific clientele. Okay. They said LeBron spent 1.5. Listen, I'm just asking for 1,500. But also when you do that, y'all, it puts you at a different level. You have to walk and operate at a different level. The bills that I have now are a different level. I want to do a tour next year. It costs $45,000. I'm just saying, y'all, it's possible. I'm just saying, 5 years ago, I was charging $50 for this thing. I was telling everybody, come get a stretch. Like, if you go on my IG, you'll see how I looked 5 years ago. You know what I mean? I just kept on tapping into information and actually applying the information. I just redefined what, I came in and I said, yo, I'm gonna redefine what a body worker is. I came in the field and I was like, yo, who out here is like doing it? Who's making it? Who's making some noise? And I didn't see that person, so I became that person. So that's why I'm on here just telling y'all, I'm actually giving y'all the sauce. Be clear, specific. Show up. Show up. Show up. Most of us are business owners but don't operate like businesses. You don't market, you don't have employees, you don't have a payroll, you don't pay taxes for real. Like, You know what I mean? Like most of us are really just self-employed and just really just kind of just, you know, getting self-fulfillment from the work that we do. That's not enough. That's not enough. You haven't created anything. You haven't like if your hands fell off today, most of y'all would be screwed. That's why we have to be clear so we can figure out what's possible for us. What's possible for us? I just want to hear from somebody, what's possible? What's the big goal? What's the big, like, all right, let's talk about money. How much money, let's put it in the chat. Let's put it in the chat. Like, how much money you want to make a month? I like talking about money with body workers because it makes them feel very uncomfortable. How much money you want to make a month? One of my goals is I wanted to make $100,000 in a month. I did it June 2024. 100K a month, okay. Mary, you did. Everybody else's fingers, is it, you got grease in your fingers? You got water in your fingers? What's going on, y'all? A month. Make sure it's a month. Be specific, be clear. 100K, is that 100K a month? I know that's for a month, but be clear. Just throw something out there, y'all. Just throw something out there. Just throw something out there. That's how it starts. I hope y'all not doing no math. I hope y'all not doing no, like, if I do 10 sessions, I hope y'all not doing that. Listen, if the number doesn't scare you, it's not big enough. The number don't scare you, it's not big enough. Anything's possible. I got 2 people that answered. Okay, 50K. And all you have to do, and y'all need to move faster. Y'all need to move faster. Throw that number out there. Come on. Come on. And all you have to do after you put that number out there is you write it down. You take it, you write it down, you write it on a piece of paper, 50,000 a month, and you write a buy when date, and you post it everywhere. That's how that shit starts. You come up, look, they say what you write, you invite, and what you won't, you don't. What you write, you invite. What you won't, you don't. Or what you don't, you won't, whichever one. That's how it starts. And if it's not scaring you, it's not big enough. If it ain't scaring you, it ain't big enough. When I wrote down that $100,000 goal, I didn't know how the hell I was gonna get it. I had no clue. Listen, I started doing numbers. I started calculating sessions. And then I was like, oh, this is gonna take me to the grave. You see, y'all, the way that it works is that, like, all right, if it's, let's say your number is $20,000 a month, what you do is you take that $20,000 and you break it down by 4 weeks. So if you break that down by 4 weeks, that's only $5,000 a week, right? And all we gotta do is make $5,000 a week. So let me pull out my calculator. Let's do the math on this. Let's do the math on this. Because this is how, I'm basically telling y'all, this is what I did. So it's $5,000 a week. Let's divide that by 7. So that's $714 a day, okay? $714 a day. So if we're gonna do that in sessions, right? And we have to figure out how many hours we're gonna work. Let's say we do that by 5 hours, right? So that brings us to $142 a session, okay? And that's if we're working 7 days a week. We can also take that same 5,000 and we're gonna say we're only gonna work 5 days a week. So that means that we need to make $1,000 a day. If we could divide that by 5, that means you gotta make $200 an hour. Now, your hands and body work are not the only way you can make money. Y'all should write that shit down. My hands and body work are not the only ways that I can make money. So if you're gonna charge $200 for that hour, you can work 5 hours, then you need to be selling other things too. You need to do it, and you need to increase your average order volume or value. They come in, boom, you offer this, you offer that, you give them this, boom, they leave out with one of these. You get them to buy something. I just came off a Carnival cruise ship and I went into the, I know, you tell me all that shit. And when I went in to get a massage, so first I went in just to check it out. Mm-hmm. Boom, they sold me on a massage. Okay. While I'm in there getting a massage, she's like, oh, back this, your lower back. And, have you done the scan, the diagnostic for the insoles? No. Okay, it's absolutely free. It's right outside. I go outside, I walk out with 2 pair of insoles for $350. So my massage was $200 plus the insoles is, I got 2 of them for $350. Y'all need to create digital products. Like people come to y'all for pain relief and y'all just think that y'all can just work with y'all's hands and that's it. Why haven't you created something that they can take it home that you can sell for $10? Why are y'all not expanding inside of your field? Why don't y'all have digital courses? Why don't y'all have nature walks where they pay $10, $15, $20 and they show up in the park with you and take a walk? You see, that's why I said the number don't scare you. You're not gonna do anything extra to get past it or even to get to it. Tiana, when you wrote 10,000, you're like, oh, maybe I can do 10,000. You wasn't gonna hit 10,000. You need to put 50,000 so 10,000 look like this. Yo, so after today, I'm gonna take a sabbatical and I'm only gonna be dropping game on these webinars. I'm gonna set up a monthly subscription, and those of you who like to keep coming and getting game, you're gonna have to pay for it. Because when you pay attention, and when you don't pay, you stay the same. Yeah, the ones who are new, y'all just gonna get a replay because I talk about the same thing every week. Somebody's like, oh yeah. On a little recap, a little review, they're like, yeah, I just want the gems. I don't give a damn about the story. I was like, oh, okay. Yeah, you about to get started in a recording. Y'all, don't take these notes and do nothing with them. Don't come on this call and do nothing with it. And listen, you don't have to do anything weird. You can stay right inside, of what you do. Y'all, this is what I did, right? During the pandemic, I went out, I started stretching people at their homes. I took that, I opened a studio. I hired people. Those of you who've been doing what you've been doing over 10 years, you need to have somebody else working for you and with you. Like, if you've been doing it 10 plus years and it's just you, that's, you're getting worse. I hired people. That was the first level of making money. That's how I started making more money than myself. I trained other people to do it. After I trained other people to do it, I created a training where I was teaching people how to do it. And then I created digital products to teach it, to bridge the gap for people. And then I started making shirts, I started making hats, I started making merchandise, I started creating content. I now get paid off of content. I get paid off of YouTube, Facebook. I traveled and did it. I learned how to do these things from watching other people that I follow do them. Some of y'all have been on here, y'all come on every week, you ain't copied nothing I've done. You ain't done nothing I done told you to do. You ain't spent no money, you haven't done anything, you're in the same place. Y'all, don't nothing work but work. Action cures fear. If I told y'all right now, everybody increase their price by $50 tonight, how many of y'all gonna do it? I don't know. Cedric, you gonna do it? Do it.
What was your question? Do what tonight for $50?
Increase your price $50 tonight.
Hey, I really already did it.
You already did it. We talked about it already, right? You were doing this shit for 10 years, right? About. Nobody ever told you to do it. Jackie, increase your prices? Mm-hmm. Y'all, it's possible. You don't need permission. You just need to get better, and you gotta take action. Y'all gotta take action. And that's what I'm here for. I'm your accountability and your action partner. For those of you who want to take the next step in your career, right, in your movement, in your financial leveling up, in your skills and ability, and knowing exactly how to do it, this field is very simple. You don't overcomplicate this thing. You keep it simple. But you need a system, and you need accountability. 2 to 3 times a year, I host 3-day certifications. I have one coming up in December. That is closed. I have another one coming up in March in Atlanta, and another one in August in Houston. And then the last one will be in Las Vegas next year, December. I only take up to 20 students, so that means in a year I can only train 60 students in this thing. There's only about 350 people out in train to do this, like certified. And when I train you, I don't just train you on the skill set. Like, learning how to stretch is not enough. You need the system. You need to know how. You need to know how to move. You need to know how to talk. You need to know how to shake. And that's what I coach you on. The cost of my 3-day academy is $5,000. Right now I have it on sale for $3,080. After this, I'm taking it up because I'm giving this shit away. I'm giving this shit away. I created a 7-figure company from a couple stretches I put together. You don't need no license. You can get in it. You can listen. You can learn this. I've had people take the course and start make their money back in 30 days. Yeah. I said, yo, go out and do a stretch party and Get people on the table, charge them $25, and then flip them, charge them $100 for the full session. You get 30 in 30 days. You done made back your 3,000. And it's a skill set for life. It's what everybody wants. It's what everybody wants. I stretched Iyanla Van Zandt. Do y'all know who Iyanla Van Zandt is? Fix My Life. I stretched her 2 Thursdays ago. I got Kevin Gates, Spike Lee, all types of celebrities in my inbox. So that's the opportunity. For those of you who are not ready to take that leap and come out and spend 3 days, because it is an investment, you got to come out to one of those cities. You got to pay for a hotel. You got to push everything out the way. You got to lock in for that weekend because it's a transformation weekend. A lot of y'all are stuck exactly where you're at. No playbook, don't know where to go, don't really know what the next step is. It's kind of hard to make goals when you don't know where you're at.
What are the dates for Atlanta?
March 6th, 7th, and 8th.
Is it full?
No, but I know it's, last time I checked, we had at least 12 students in it. And so we have 8 left.
March 6th, 7th, and 8th.
Yes.
Thank you.
Hey Michelle, if you're interested, I'm signing people up right after this call. Yeah. Only if you ready. If you got your money ready, if you got your mind ready, if you really ready to level up. Yeah. Yeah. And that's what time I'm on, Michelle. Now, if you're not ready to take that leap, I have what I call and what I'm developing that's going to be ready December 1st called the Practitioner Playbook. And the Practitioner Playbook is the only playbook. It's your GPS into this stretch therapy field. I give you exactly what you need to know. I give you those systems. I give you my mind. I give you the stretches. I'll give you the systems. I give them everything. It's like I give them the playbook.
Full playbook.
The full playbook.
Special place too? Special place too?
Special place too. I show them how to make $1,000 a day, a weekend. I show them how to set up stretch parties.
Level up.
I show them how to level up. My Practitioner Playbook is $2,750. I've had it on sale for only $9.97. I'm taking that joint up. Yeah. In 2026, y'all, I really only want to, I'm taking the people that I'm working with under my wing. I've also created an affiliate program. Cedric, you're inside of that program. And we've already started working together. And, my goal is to create an army of people that have been trained and, that are out here doing this thing. Not struggling, not hustling, not grinding, but thriving. And building solid businesses, building solid practices, because that's the opportunity that's available. That's the opportunity that's available. So, if you're interested in having a further conversation, I invite you to stay on the call. And if not, thank you for your time tonight. Happy Thanksgiving. I hope this call made a difference for you. All right. And those of you who are left, that we talking about what the next step is. Yeah. What's the next step?
Well, I'm already taking the course.
Yeah, you taking the course? Which course? Are you signed up?
Yeah, I finished it.
Have you signed up for a 3-day?
No, that I have not done.
How'd you like the course?
It's okay. It needs updating.
Yeah.
A lot of links.
So when you say it needs updating, what do you mean? Is the information no longer relevant?
Some of the links were deleted, but it is a great program.
I got you.
Yeah. I want to know about your December Miami masterclass? I thought that's what you had said.
Yeah. And are you interested in enrolling? Okay. All right. So I'm doing a sales and social media masterclass in Miami on December 18th. It's a one-day masterclass.
Oh, I thought it was the assessment.
Mm-mm.
Okay.
Mm-mm. But I'm also considering pulling it. I'll make a decision by Friday because just like I said, I'm the month of December. I just moved into my new home, and I also moved out of our very first location today. And I have this course coming up December 5th, 6th, and 7th. And so that weekend, just like I pour everything into that course, into those students. Like that takes a lot out of me to do. And so I think with that, I don't know if I'm gonna have the bandwidth to do Christmas and host our team retreat and also our leadership retreat. We're going to Kenya in January, so I may pull that. You'll get notice. All right, everybody else, what we on here for? What's going on? Are we signing up for Atlanta? Are we signing up for Houston? Are we signing up for Vegas? Are we looking for the Practitioner Playbook? What is next?
I'm on here because Jackie told me about the Practitioner Playbook.
Gotcha. You already got it? Oh, you signed up for it, right?
We're going to go with yes and no, okay? And me and Jackie didn't have this conversation back and forth.
Okay, so hold on. I'm only on here for folks who are ready to take the next step. If y'all not ready to take the next step, or if you've already taken the next step, please go ahead and log off.
The question you asked me was, do I have it or am I taking it? So I have to say yes and no. I signed up for it, but I don't have it.
So December 1st.
Here.
December 1st with the Playbook, is that module based or is that like a Zoom call thing?
No, it's an online module based course. It's step by step.
Okay. Do you know how many clock hours is involved with it? 500 hours, 600 hours. Do you get what I mean?
Yeah, you can get through it in a day. You can get through it in a day. Yeah.
Okay.
It's a revamp of my Stretchpreneur program that I built 3 years ago. The 6-figure Stretchpreneur program. And so the information is still very relevant, but it's just an update. Like I'm about 70 pounds lighter, and it's just, I just want to just make the information but also it's designed for you to take and get like straight to work.
Okay.
Yeah. And it's also your required material for you to actually come to the 3-day.
Got it.
Yes.
Okay. So I actually have an event coming up in January where I've been asked to be the health and wellness person on site for doing mobility assessments and things like that, along with assisted stretching. And so that's kind of one of the reasons why I also wanted to make sure I'm on top of my game with this. And so that's the biggest part. So will I be able to have takeaways from that Playbook Practitioner, or should I just wait until the actual 3-day?
So when you enroll for the 3-day, you get that Playbook.
Yeah, but Atlanta is not until March.
So how soon do you want the information?
Well, my first event is January. My second event is September. So I kind of need the information now. And you're saying December 1st. Okay, so it drops December 1st. That's Monday. Okay.
Mhm.
Okay. And what's the cost of that?
$9.97.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Yep.
Okay.
All right, everybody.
Do you have a product link you're gonna shoot to me, or
Oh, are you saying you're interested, Michelle?
1,000%? Then
Okay. All right. Okay. Yeah. Let us. Jackie's going to get your information.
okay, Jackie, I need to talk to
Okay.
Jackie.
Jackie's going to get your information.
Michelle and I go way back.
Oh, y'all been chatting? Oh, okay. Y'all are. Oh. Oh, okay. All right. I see. Well, okay. Well, Jackie, why don't you say something? You got me over here talking rough to Michelle.
Look, I said Michelle and I we got. We had our moment.
Right.
Gotcha. Okay. All right. Cool. Well, if nobody else has any questions or any interest, then thank y'all for being on here this evening. All right. And Michelle, excited to get you started. Okay. And with the Practitioner Playbook, I do set up a like a coaching call with you just to get you started right. You know, kind of take a look at your business and see, like, how do you want to do this? How do you want to express yourself? Just getting the material is not enough. You got to have a game plan, and that's what I help you with.
Yep.
Hey, Ben, do you want to stay on the call, just me, you, and Michelle?
Sure.
Yeah.
All right.
Bye-bye.
Okay. All right, everybody else. Y'all have a good night.